Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all good? I hope so, baby. Over there on Threads, Captain Griffin made a comment off of Oprah's post because Oprah posted on her birthday and she showed that she was lifting weights and she was proud of herself. And as you get older, you lose muscle mass. So you should be lifting every day anyway. I don't care if you start with 5 pounds and do 3 sets of 10. You need to be lifting weights every day. Okay, so on Threads, you can either repost or you can repost with a quote, sort of similar to Twitter, right? So Kathy says, I love her, but could this video be more tone deaf? She could at least make a video to encourage peaceful protesting. And she added Oprah. Baby, the people not having it. They just not having it. So they responded, 52% of white women voted for DT. Y'all voted for this administration. If not you, then your white friend, aunt, sister, cousin, neighbor. Black women voted correctly. Leave black women alone. Let her be healthy and lift weights. She campaigned for Harris and y'all voted for grab her by the kitty. Black people don't owe nobody SHIT. Kathy, I know you're not over here tone policing a black woman. Asking Oprah, a black woman, to labor for you is wrong. She's paid a lot of dues in her lifetime, one being Jim Crow, sexism, and went all in for Obama, Biden, and Kamala, money and time, whom this country rejected. Let this 72-year-old go alone and check your own privilege. How about calling on your white women to use their voices and platforms? Leave black women alone. F her, she's the reason we have Dr. Oz and Phil. So people responded to this particular lady and they said, and y'all are the reason we have DT. So F y'all too. Someone says, correction. White and white adjacent people are the reason we have Mehmet and Phil. Nobody forced people to watch their shows. They said F her, but not your family and friends who voted for the clown in the White House. This woman is a whole private citizen. Look out, your racism is leaking. You had a choice to not watch her show or buy anything that she offered. You're just mad. You did. Knock it off. So someone says, so Oprah can't post what she wants on her page? Kathy, black women are not America's muse. Oprah did her part like the other 92%. Black women are currently resting and prioritizing our health as you see her doing. We deserve rest and an open letter apology from white America. Go bark up a white woman's tree with this BS. So a black woman can't be president or exercise? Oprah is not an elected official. She is a woman in her 70s staying healthy. Y'all want every black person to be your muse. Go post and yell at the 54% white women and men that voted for this. Oprah is not a part of any branch of government and owes you nothing. I don't see you harassing Maury, Ricky Lake, or Ellen. But yeah, let's pick on the elderly black woman. Black women don't owe you anything. She campaigned with Kamala. Talk to your fellow white women and men. Just curious if you have the same expectations of every white woman posting about their own lives or just black women. I promise you she doesn't give the slightest F about what's going on in Minneapolis. They responded to this man and said, nope, that's not her problem. Take your old crusted tail out there and clean up your mess. Somebody said, nope, she's just as evil as the rest of the money hungry. And someone responded to them and said, go find you something to do. So more people are saying, y'all stay wanting black women to be in a constant state of suffering. She's joyful despite white people's BS. Go away. They say, Kathy girl, don't do this to yourself. You're being a bad white again. Black women don't owe you anything. Address the 52% of your folks that voted for this mess. White people are always telling black people to clean up their trash. A black woman can't even work out in peace. Nobody is more tone deaf than y'all. LOL, nobody owes you anything. Your people owe everything. Bigger question, why don't you do it instead of trying to police black women into fixing what y'all effed up in the first place? Aren't you the little tone deaf pot calling the kettle black? She, like 92% of black women, did what we were supposed to do. 52% of white women did not. Those are the women you should be scolding. Black women, including Oprah, did not owe this country free labor, attention, time, or platforms. Especially considering how much we get ignored, this is now your time to shine. Help your white peers fix the SHIT they broke. Now go organize the protest you want to see. On behalf of the 92% of black women, rich and not rich, who voted against this, nah, we ain't moving. Rosa Parks, 1955. Or you could gather the white men and women who put us in this position in the first place and stop telling black women to do anything. Period. Calling anyone tone deaf while forgetting your name is Kathy Griffin is wild work. Y'all will say more about her than your uncles, daddies, and grandpas. Take that privilege and be quiet. And you birthed them. I don't know why you white women would ever think y'all can get online and talk about Oprah. Your people are the problem, not black women. Now you go protest. Exploiting trauma by giving people books of the month and giving everybody a car? Girl, please. Shh. White lady, go work on y'all. Black women voted for Kamala at 92%. We're not walking around being miserable. We did our part. Now don't get blocked. Go critique other white women. White woman. Y'all stay in black people business. Kathy, why don't you and the 52% of white women who voted for her encourage peaceful protesting? Your fingers and threads app obviously work because you were able to post this BS. Leave black women alone. Y'all woke up yesterday and suddenly have the audacity to come for a woman who survived Jim Crow terrorism and child SA? Oprah's existence is a miracle, and here she is, 72 and thriving. The least y'all can do is leave us alone and go work on trying to save this country for yourselves. Now look, I don't care for Oprah that much, but what you're not about to do is come over here and telling her that she's tone deaf. Go talk to your people. She can't work out? I'm so confused. I am 100% done with Oprah. Her obsession with her weight, her introducing Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil to the nation, her attention at Bezos' wedding. She's a multi-billionaire and seems totally oblivious to what's going on in the world. They responded to this person and said, I was with you until you mentioned her weight. Really? The woman who spent her whole life overweight and finally decided to take control of it, get healthy after an emergency scare, and you are mad she is consistently talking about it? Turn whatever you are using to listen and read about it off. Simple. This person says, Oprah has become increasingly out of touch over the years. Billionaires only care about themselves, with Mackenzie Scott being one of the rare exceptions. It's her birthday. Damn, can a black woman celebrate another year of life without labor? Y'all, get down in the comments and tell me what you think about what Kathy said and what the people are saying in the comments. And I'll talk to y'all later.